The great Mark Bull-Allen, inspiring leader of the Wellington Hurricanes. A very charismatic man. He really has led by example. One of the shining lights in Super 12 and a very powerful front row. And look at the hair there of Christian Cullen. He's gone platinum blonde. In fact, all of the Wellington players have spent some time with the hairdressers, I think. The tight five have certainly had shaves up top, but there's the Wellington lineup and some great match winners in Cullen, Umaga, who were Joe Roth, the leading try scorer in the tournament. Young Rugby, a 19-year-old who's destined for greater things. Brett Robinson and his ACT Brumbies. These two teams really mirror images of each other. Very similar in their try scoring, their style of play, their defensive records, and their gifted attackers. Bruce Stadium roars to life for the Brumbies. We have Brumby mania here in the nation's capital. Even the politicians have been involved. Bronwyn Bishop has claimed Rod McQueen as one of her constituents. As we look at the ACT lineup, and for the 8th Super 12 match in a row, it is the same starting 15. Holbeck has been in outstanding form this season, normally an inside centre, but the playmakers there in 12, 10 and 9, Howard, Knox and Gregan. Tanuki Tau, number 18, has been an outstanding sub this year. Harrison has also come of age, the young lock, and looking at the Wellington lineup, Jarman, the scrum half, Cunningham, a very classy player. Marker has made a big impact when he's come on, but what about the refrigerator there, number 21, Tharban Bhati, 135 kilos. We'll see him in the second half. Back in 1987. Here we go. The Brumbies from the right. That's where they receive the ball. And David Knox with a great touch finder. And they will get some very partisan support from this crowd, but looks as though it could beat the ground record. Bishop now. This is Ranby. Mistake by O'Halloran. Just watching the defence that time.
Let's go. Let's go.
So early nerves. Brumbies have a chance for a turnover.
Advantage.
Here goes George Gregan. Joe Roth. Hardy. Gregan. He's there. What a start. And what vision from Gregan and Roth. Dynamic beginning for the Brumbies.
Randell back inside, Cullen slips over, and Gregan, plenty of pace, motors in.
Well, that is an electric start, Chris Handy.
We've talked about the composure of this team, and look at it right here. Mitch Hardy goes down the line as Randall comes to him, just tiptoeing down the line, is able to deliver inside. Gregan crosses as easy as you like.
That is George Gregan's 7th try in Super 12 this season. Here's George Gregan in the play again. To Knox. They're moving it wide. Great hands. Holbeck. Into space. Rothard's with him. This is Hardy. Larkham also there. What a counter-attack from only 10 metres out from their goal line. The Brumbies want quick ball. They can't get it. Here's Bishop. O'Halloran inside. Solidly wrapped up.
Let's watch it. Gets buried.
Here they go. Hardy. Almost lost it. Space. Gregan loops. George Gregan. Corner line. Umaga. McKenzie's in field. So is Preston.
Well, almost the greatest moment in Ewan McKenzie's life, scoring a try from a kick through. He was steaming.
He read it, the flick pass. Knox. Howard. Knox. Roth. Joe Roth. Try number 2 to the Brumbies. Well, David Knox was dressed up as a wizard.
Gregan gets the ball away. Watch Knox slip into the gap here. And just the pass to Roth sets him running to the line as Umaga comes across. Can't stop him.
Good option there up towards halfway and over it. Cullen now with pace. He got away from Howard. Here's Umaga to open up. Brilliant play from Umaga. Randall, Gregan across. O'Halloran. Who's there? That's Barrett. Preston from point blank range. He makes no mistake, so the Hurricanes are finally on the board. Knox. A tester. Howard coming through, up they go. Howard got it! How did he do that? Now they can do it. 10 metres from the goal line.
Brumbies. Howard, what a catch.
Knox with his head down this time. And finally he raises the flags. 1 from 4. He's Randall. He got away from Hardy. Cullen overran him. And again they're into touch. Well, that's been a failing.
Howard is a very strong defender.
On the quarter here. Preston. Cullen wants it right. Bishop. Cullen now has it. He has the pace. He's there. Oh, beautiful try there to Christian Cullen. And his electrifying speed left them standing. Well, this is shaping as a war of attrition. Preston. He struck it nicely. It was a beauty. John Preston raises the flags. He keeps his 100% kicking record intact. David Knox. Howard to Knox. Great pass. Holbeck. David Knox. He was going down and it was straight to the lap of James Holbeck.
For the scrum, but watch Knox. Watch this ball, he gets away. Watch the Wellington defenders coming across, and Holbeck. That's a vital try.
Pure genius once again, and this man, Pat Howard, look at him hold the ball up, shape it, just a sympathetic pass. Tucks it round the corner, and then the looping one.
Looking for more. Here comes Hardy. Hardy! Incredible! The Brumbies have struck again.
Knox again, the chip kick, perfect. Hardy gets past Cullen. Wonderful stuff.
Kept his eye on the ball. It was a beautifully weighted kick. It had to be to get outside Cullen. Go you good thing.
Chance now for Rugby. And here's Larkham. He counters. Straight through. Roth. Umanga. Joe Roth. Still going. Holbeck. That's it. The Brumbies will surely go to Eden Park for the grand final as Holbeck gets his second.
Larkin, the elusive Larkin, gets a great pass out to Joe Roth. Joe Roth gets past Umanga, stops, almost loses his feet, and finds Holbeck on the steam, and he cruises across.
Preston wants to go short. Cullen's out there. Cullen back the open side. He's trouble. He's almost there. He is. Was he held up?
Number 15.
Try is
Number
awarded
15.
to Christian Cullen. Very close to the final siren. This would put it out to 13. Referee has a quick look at his watch. And some of the crowd start to leave. 13-point lead, that's it. Historic victory here for the ACT Brumbies. They scored 5 tries to 2. They get a standing ovation from nearly 24,000 fans. The Brumbies are on their way to Eden Park against the Auckland Blues in the grand final of Super 12 1997.